How's it going, Storm fans? I'm here with the head men's golf coach Bob Freschi. How's it going, Coach?
Fine, you?
Good. So season's coming along here for men's golf, and we have 5 sophomores on the roster. Kyle Dozier, Brandon Alamania, Frank Goronsky, Robbie Hess, and Stephen Plate.
Yes.
As sophomores, how did they do last year, and what do you expect from them this year?
Yeah, they returning players. They did really well. 3 of those 5 made the NorCal regional playoffs. So we're looking to have Stephen and Brandon experience that NorCal championship, as well as our team. We are hosting the state championships at Silverado Spa and Resort. So that's our goal since day one in the fall. We implemented a great fall program, and that was our goal to make states. And now our season's upon us on Monday, and that remains our goal, but one match at a time and progression and small steps each and every match to get to our goal, to get to the state championships. We are going to be led by our sophomores. That those 5 guys you mentioned, hopefully they improve from last year, which they all need to do. But our fall program is huge. We have an assistant PGA coach in David Knox, and what he has implemented to our program has been huge for the players to lower their scoring average.
Speaking of your sophomores leading the way, you have 2 freshmen. You have Mason Adams and Ryan Chamley. What do they bring in from their experiences, and how do you see your sophomores kind of developing them as they go along throughout the season?
So we are carrying a 7-man roster going into next week when we open up our season. Ryan's the 7th man, so he gives us depth on our roster to fulfill. If anybody blows up, anybody gets injured, he will fill in. Mason, he came in our top 4 in qualifying in the fall for our spring season. So Mason is a very talented golfer from Nevada that we're really excited about. He hits the ball really pure, and he has a ton of talent. Now he just needs to get his mental game on par with the sophomores, and the sophomores have been really helpful in developing the freshman game and what to expect. So we're excited for both those guys. Ryan has come a long way in the fall. Like I said, he gives us depth at the 7th spot, and we'll see. He'll be sitting out next week, but he could also qualify if a couple guys have big scores next week. So it's good to have depth. We haven't had that since I've been here, and I'm looking forward to it.
Another question on your roster itself. Looking at your team and how you're made up right now, what part of your game as a whole, as a team, you think you guys are really successful? Drivers, short game, what do you think is your?
Well, each individual has their own strength and weaknesses to what they bring to our team, and what I say, it's an individual sport, but it's within a team dynamics, and you're not going to shoot in the 70s each and every match. The conditions are hard out there, so that's when guys are consistent in picking each other up, where if our number 1 player, Kyle, does happen to shoot in the mid to high 80s, that the other guys will go lower than the scoring average. So that's where the team play comes in effect. We have some big hitters that can really drive the ball, and also our short game, which we really worked at in the fall, has really come a long way for our team and to lower our scoring average. That's ultimately what we want to do, is cut down our strokes and be competitive. But with our 5 sophomores, I expect us to be right in the hunt each and every match, and it's going to be a grind in these conditions. Once our season started, it started to rain and tough winter rules out on the golf course, and it's not like fall when they were qualifying. It's a total different game. So they got to adjust and adapt. But we're coaching and teaching them up, so we're excited to kick off our season on Monday.
When you guys are playing in the Big 8 conference, there's a lot of good teams out there. We saw it from the women's side, and you guys did well there. But on the men's side, what's the competition like on the Big 8 men's side?
Yeah, it's more depth. They're bigger colleges. They have more depth, and they're pretty solid. So we're right there with our 7. It's just each and every match we have to have a good game plan and good course management. Coach David has implemented a program that we map out the courses beforehand, so we know exactly what our strategy is to go into each and every hole where we're at. And that's something new this year, and I'm excited to see how it works starting on Monday at Yellow Flyers. So it's not only making birdies, but it's being able to eliminate double bogeys and still score when you go in the trees or you go in the hazard, and still put up a respectable score and to limit our strokes. We play 6 players. 5 of those players' scores count, and so we're able to progress and score low against these Big 8 teams, and they're going to be solid. There's teams that are throughout the years they do really well, and with our 5 sophomores, I'll put these guys up against anybody, and just a matter of execution on match day, and we're prepared for it, and now it's just a matter of going out and having fun in our matches.
All right, Coach. Just a friendly reminder, when is the state tournament that we're hosting here at Silverado?
So the state championship is Monday, May 13th. It's a 36-hole event, and you can't ask for a better venue. It's a PGA venue, and for these players to be playing a state championship there is really special. I'm really excited for the players that are coming up, and our athletic director Jerry Dunlap, yourself, Brandon, you're all going to be out there helping and working out. So I appreciate everything, and I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, well, this has been the season preview for 2019 men's golf. We want to thank Coach for joining us on today's interview, and good luck on the rest of the season, Coach.
Thank you, appreciate it.